Good morning, somewhere in Colorado. This is your altitude living, where I, your boy Sean Murphy, I walk you through the latest, the greatest, the hottest, the sexiest mountain homes to be hitting the foothills market just west of the greater Denver metro area. We're talking about Bailey, Blackhawk, Conifer, Evergreen, Morrison, Indian Hills, Kittredge, Idaho Springs. But as we're jumping on, do me a favor. I see a couple of you guys jumping on here. Good morning. Thanks for coming on with me. Let me know who's here. Where in the world are you watching from? We're going to get into this one. This is 27164 Gray Moose Trail over here in Conifer. 1 bedroom, 0 bathrooms, 652 square feet. Look at that rustic features. This is more of a summertime cabin. Everything is rough, landscaping rough. You get those vintage chairs, rough, looks like an old trapper's house. Well, there you have it. It sure is something. That is the most politically correct realtor way to say, holy shit, look at this place. Being listed by Rachel Prison of Real. They're asking 115,000. It's not going to get any cheaper. Going over to 95 Appleby Street back in Harris Park. You're about 20 minutes till you hit the Loaf and Jug, and then you're on 285. You could vominos back down to the Front Range. This is 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1,120 square footer. If you could handle the drive, it's not a bad one for you. I don't want to live back in Harris Park, but that's just me. Some people don't want to live where I want to live. And that's the beautiful thing about the mountains. There's a little bit of mountain living for all of us. There's a lot of levels to it. This one looks nice, cute, clean, nothing over the top, nor is the price. 325,000 what we're asking. The photography could use some love. That is your propane tank, those pipes over there. That is your leach field for the septic. That's just like little ventilation and access points there for you. There you have it. It sure is something. Ooh, they are asking 325,000. Being brought to you by Katie Spodyak of Remax Professionals. Ask the price 325. Let's check out 200 Crest Drive over in Idaho Springs. So you're about 15 to 20 minutes to get back down to I-70 down here. There you go. Then you have easy access to the world-renowned slopes. You can take those skis off the deck there and go hit the hills. This is a lovely 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 936 square footer. All right. Trim. It looks like it needs a little bit of staining up there to protect that wood. You got rock outcroppings. You got some sketchy looking scares and railings. Your lender will not like this distance between these railings. We have giant gaps because typically with railings, the appraiser is like, well, we don't want kids to get their heads stuck in there. You don't have that problem here. Your kid can run straight off the balcony here, straight off the loft and onto the ground. But what this home does have for you, it has all this wood conveniently stored under the table. Many of you guys didn't say that. I got my realtor senses here. But this property at 200 Crest Drive is listed for 439,000. We're going over to 23712 Pond View Place over in Genesee. Like this little community, this is the villages at Genesee. You got a lot of these cute condos, really easy access up to I-70 there. This is a 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,231 square footer. And that's what I like about these. They're well maintained. They all have a nice big deck to sit on, which for me, if you're going to have a smaller interior space, you definitely want to have a deck, that outdoor space. Cool. Looks cute. This is a typical model for this, and it looks like it's in good shape. There's your little rec center with the pool. You can just stroll on over to, and there's the Front Range at the top of the screen there. Being listed by Aaliyah Duffy of Compass. They are asking 469,000. Going back over to Idaho Springs, this is 902 Virginia Street. Could easily just stroll down Colorado Boulevard, Minor Street, and then that's where all like Tommy Knockers and all the things. That's where all the things are going on in Idaho Springs. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,497. I'm over in Idaho Springs. And I'll say some things about Idaho Springs. Not all the houses are that great. Some of them, they're like on a hill. They don't have a driveway, or they're a minor house that was built in like late 1800s to 1920. And there's like wonky, and they've like had things added onto them. But if you can catch one with a driveway, a little bit of a yard, it's a cute little town to be in. But it's not for everyone. I'll definitely say that. And you get some quirkiness with the houses. So if you want like a turnkey, newer construction property, the like open floor plans, Idaho Springs might not be the fit for you. But this one is being listed by your boy Joshua Stubblefield of EXP Realty. They are asking 530,000. This is 21 Breeze Wood Lane. This is over in Blackhawk neighborhood. You're basically right between Blackhawk and Netherland there. So you are in the mix of it. But the nice thing about this property is you're not too far off of 119, which is the main county or state route going through there. So as long as you get to that, you are golden, baby. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 720 square footer. I like it. I think it's a charmer. Nice moss rock fireplace. Those chairs are super comfy. All right, all right. Ain't much to it. It's only 535,000. All right, got chickens and little chill sitting area. 3.45 acres. There you go. 3.45 acres. Being brought to you by Tony Thorpe of Crocker Realty. They're asking 535,000. This is 73 Sunlight Lane over in Bailey. All right, so not too far off of 285, just past Crossroads area. So you are going to hear the hum of 285. It's a 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1,920 square footer. You got the views at the back. There you go. Ah, this one looks cute. You're closer to 285. So if you're okay with the hum of the traffic, this is good square footage for the price. And it looks like it's in decent shape. All right, this is being brought to you by Amber Donahue of 8Z. They are asking 545,000. All right, going back over to Idaho Springs. Let's play what year was this property built? Another older home in a minor town. 5 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,980 square feet. There you go, at the top of it all there. So there is the waterfall with the wheel. So you're like put your rollerblades on and just coast down the hill. That looks like that's the Elk Lodge right there. So you're in the thick of it back there. I'm guessing the inside's kind of rough. Like I said, she's a little rough. If you like cabinets, but you can't decide on which type of cabinet you want, you gotta see this home. I could smell this house. No guesses on this for the age of the house. I'm gonna guess 1895. Feels a little bit older. The year is 1896. She's old. Being brought to you by Joshua Spinner of Clear Creek Realty Colorado LLC. Asking price of 575. We're going over to Richmond Hill, 28858 Richmond Hill Road. Not too far off of 285, but far enough back that you're not going to be able to really hear it. But easy access back to Aspen Park here. There you go. Good spot, good location. This is a 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,067 square footer. Nice flat landing area, detached 2 car garage. I like this one. This is now we're hitting that you could move into this one. There are some things that you would like to change. You don't have to do them immediately. Everything needs love. Are you here to love it? You're going to leave it. Love it or leave it. Love it or list it. But I mean, the spaces look good. The house looks good. The property looks good. The access looks great. It looks peaceful and quiet. But you need to do a little bit of work on it. But it's only listed for 635,000 by Tiffany and Christie team of Remax. They are asking, like I said, 635. 80 Meadow Lane over in Bailey. Down Deer Creek Road, not quite at Harris Park, but still about 15 minutes down that way. This is a 2 bedroom, 1 bath, 1,270 square footer. I like the tongue and groove ceiling. I like they brought out their 4th of July couch. This sign here says, I understand the concept of cooking, just not how it applies to me. Count your blessings. It says up there, count your blessings. Hello. there, handsome. Hello there, gorgeous, on the pillows. Every room is labeled. You got the washroom, I got the laundry room. Wipe your paws. All right, there you have it. 80 Meadow Lane. This is their happy place. The cabin is my happy place. There you go. Studio in the barn there too. Looks cute. Looks well put together. Being brought to you by Lisa Smith of Keller Williams. Being listed at 640,000. 165 Laura Avenue. This is a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, 1,550 square footer. This is a fun little house. Okay, I like it. I'm a sucker for a wicker chair too. Hard to hang things on the walls, but this is a cute freaking place, especially as like a short-term rental or something. This is great. Yeah, it is a short-term rental. You could always tell when they have signs like this about the Wi-Fi. Cool. You got the hot tub out back too. Very peaceful. Very cute. Chilling with the domies. Oh, I love it. These guys are cool. Hell yeah. That's cool. All right. All right. Might be the house of the week there. This is 165 Laura Avenue, being brought to you by Megan Blith of Good Neighbor LLC. They are asking 650. I dig it. All right, we're moving up to 466 Carlin Drive over in Blackhawk. This is a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,464 square footer. Looking good. Look at that nice flat landing spot there. Look at the 2-car garage. The siding from afar looks great. All right, got a couple different types of flooring here. Not sure if I like that. Very patriotic pillow there. Ooh, could have done a better job cleaning that mirror. You got a Murphy bed. You got a Sean Murphy bed in there with a boob light. That is the technical industry term for that light up there. Okay, little kitchenette spot. Kind of lost in the sauce of that house. Where were we? But nice deep extendo heated garage being listed by Tony Thorpe. Asking price 675. 8758 Sean Murphy Gulch Road. I think it might be S Murphy, South Murphy, but let's check it out. That's what we're here to do. Both these posts look like they're kind of going to the side here a little bit. Nice view though. That's a beautiful view. This room looks like it's been added on. Looks like this is like the original homestead exterior and they added on to it. It's interesting to me. I feel like this is one of the ones you got to go see it IRL. Nice little horse pasture there. All right, not bad, not bad. Asking price 725,000 being brought to you by Sanwa DeCalc of Orchard. 29858 GG Drive, past the high school here, just before you hit Three Sisters Park. You're gonna bust to south on Hatch Drive, and that's where you'll find GG Drive. This is a lovely 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,000 square footer. Nice ranch style home too. Light and bright with those skylights there. Big old deck with you get all the elk coming through here. Just nibbling. Just nibbling. Good spaces. Looks clean. Not this is my favorite type of house. Like not updated but well maintained. That's the type I like. Live out your hoop dreams or your pickleball dreams. There you go. Cool. There you have it. Asking price 800,000 being brought to you by Tammy Drozda of Madison and Company Properties. 1575 York Gulch Road. Who's Gulch? Your Gulch. This is a lovely 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,295 square footers. Creek back up in there too. Very quiet. These guys got cozied into this spot. They got a lot going on. We did this one last week, didn't we? I recognize that wood. Yeah, we did this one last week. I'm flying through it. You guys wouldn't go see this one. You go to my website because this one was like, look at how every little spot is just kind of weird and chopped up and unique. All right, there you have it. This one's was listed last week. $859,900 by Anine Christensen. He has a beautiful mountain chalet going over to 1176 Raven Ridge Road over in Idaho Springs. You're pretty much like Echo Hills neighborhood. If you like the views, you like the elevation, you like the seclusion and privacy, here you go. That is a sweet view, though. We can all agree. Do you want to live at 10,400 feet of elevation? I do not. If you have a second, this is like somewhere to just go, a little getaway for the fam. I like that, but I don't like living at that altitude elevation for that long. Oh yeah, you don't want to have to go to the gym. You just go to the basement. You get shredded. Being brought to you by Catherine Carlson of Homes and Lifestyle of Colorado. Asking price and 25,000. This is 11688 Pine Valley Road, back up Pine Valley Road. So it's kind of like the Soda Creek, past the Soda Creek area. All right, interesting. Not too far from Buchanan Park and things like that. This is a 5 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 2,736 square footer. Oh, lavish, lavish and spacious. I like the interior better than that exterior. Wide open spaces. That floor looks like you can get some socks on. You can slide a mountain mile. Got a double oven. Look at the size of that island, too. All right, I like the exterior space. Good house here at 1688 Pine Valley Road, being brought to you by Sarah Scott Wilson of Compass, 3251 Interlochen Drive, back in like the Highwan area, just easy access out, well maintained area. Elk Meadow across the road. You're gonna have all the elk strolling through your yard. This is a 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 3,212 square footer. It's a vibe. It's a vibe in here. I'm not sure of what the style would be here. Boiler heat, radiation heat, which it makes it harder to put in. If you see just all boilers like this, it's harder to put in the AC because you don't have the venting. Ah, that's a nice bathroom. I like that. The saloon downstairs. There's actually no saloon. You just have the sign, which makes you wonder what else are they lying about them. There's no saloon down there. Oh, this is fun. Okay. I like it. I like it. Nice setup, nice location. There you have it. 3251 Interlochen Drive, being brought to you by Alicia Sexton of Remax, 31258 Niwaka Road. There's two ways you're going to get out here. You probably won't take Cliff Road to Hatch Road to get out. I think you'll typically come snowshoe to Buffalo Park, or more than likely, it's easier just to come down Columbine right here, shoot down Columbine, kind of a steep road, but it puts you right back out to Brook Forest. So if you want to go back to Evergreen, take Brook Forest Road, or if you want to go down to Conifer, take Blue Creek past the meadows, and there you have it. This is a lovely 4 bedroom, 4 bath, 3,153 square footer. So nice quiet area back in there. House looks like it got a new coat of paint. Giant island. Island needs a name. Those beams are beaming. Okay. Look clean, well maintained. Everything looks like it's in great shape. Little lofty theater space there with the wood burner. Great for watching the flicks, watching the game. Cool. Exterior looks good. Not much to say negative about this one. Being brought to you by the lovely Diane Flor Schultz. Flor Schutz of Wildflower Realty LLC. They are asking 1,295,000. 1555 Three Peaks Road. This is over in Golden. So you are dead center in the canyon there. So a little bit harder to commute down regularly, but if you want to, you're going to take Golden Gate Canyon, shoot you right out north of Golden, downtown Golden there. It's a lovely 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,516 square footer. You're like, and you're saying, hey, Sean, hey, man, why is it 1.295? It's only 2,500 square feet. That's because we have 26.23 acres, ladies and gentlemen. Hot tub looks good. Two sitting areas, outdoor fireplaces, indoor fireplaces, spacious kitchen with the island, great for entertaining with the views. You got 26 acres, ladies and gentlemen. You got 26 acres. That's sweet. Cool. Kitchen looks great. Flooring looks great. Light fixtures look good. I think it's looking great. Look at that freaking view. Look at that freaking view. That must be your primary with the fireplace and the view and the deck. Two decks. Love it. Love the way that this home is set up with the freestanding tub is what these are called. I think that's a stupid name. We had such a good name with the clawfoot tub. Fun name, right? I call this the snakefoot tub because there are no feet. But I went into a bathroom design place. I'm like, what's the fun, cool, unique, interesting name that you call these tubs? They're like freestanding. I'm like, well, that's not fun, unique, or awesome. So I'm going with Snakefoot Tub. We can make it a thing, at least here on this channel. All right. Very cool. There you have it. Being brought to you by John Demery of Remax, asking 1.295. 350 Tower Hill Circle over in Mount Vernon neighborhood. So Mount Vernon is really great access. This is right where you hit the view. Everybody knows the view if you're driving over I-70. You crest the hill right by Genesee and it goes "Ah," and you see all of God's glorious creation. Well, you would be getting off on that exit every day, just a little skirt, skirt, skirt to the north here, and Mount Vernon neighborhood has like a rec center, pool, stuff like that that you'd have access to. I like the old landscaping here. Ooh, I dig it. Piece of history here, folks. And you typically have a little bit of a city view, depending on how the home is situated. I like the big open flow here. This looks like it was an addition at one point. Looks like a nice high definition roof. Looks like a giant water holding tank over there. I don't think I've ever seen one that big on a property. Nice little kitchenette downstairs. All right, this one, a lot of the price is going to be wrapped up in the location for this one. That's a cool sitting spot. That's a fun hang. There's the clubhouse that you have access to, which is real nice. Being brought to you by Jennifer's story of Fathom Realty, asking price 1,295,000. We got 31231 Red Hawk Trail over in Conifer. This is the Pine Junction neighborhood. We are just off of 285. Looks like you're far enough off 285 that you're not going to hear it, but you're right by Pine Junction, so you can go over there to Crossroads. This is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 3,361 square footer. You own the mountain. Look at that long ass driveway shooting out the back. Very cool. House already looks a little bit 90s vibe, but the view is given since the dawn of time vibes. We could use a little kitchen remodel, but I don't think you have to do it right away. You can go hunting on your property here. Yeah, it's given 90s. It needs some love. What are you doing with this space? Looks like a dance hall. I don't know what you do with that room. Pool room? Maybe you put the pool up there, pool table up there. Lots of opportunity there with that walkout. Feel like you could do a lot more for those views. Need an awesome interior designer in here to redo this place for you. Not a bad location. Needs some updating. A lot of upside to this one. This is Red Hawk Trail being brought to you by Lori Idle of Compass, asking $1.4 million. 27901 Pine Drive. So yeah, just up top of Evergreen downtown. There you go. There's your little carriage house up top there. Nice metal roof, nice location. They had to do some unique flows up here when you're at the top of the hill. Ooh, that is so small bedrooms, small unique flow. And despite having limited space, they're like bringing the big old gong. All right, that was super unique. This looks like the space above the garage. And there you can see Evergreen downtown. There's gonna be a buyer for this. It's a unique property, not all buyers, but it sure is something. Being brought to you by Rebecca Hicks of Flagship Properties. Tough one to price there. They are asking $1.7 million. This is 260 Whiskey J Hill Road. It's right off of Upper Bear Creek. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 3,938 square footer. Let me thick in the trees though. Insurance companies aren't going to love that, but look at this layout, ladies and gentlemen, with the views, nice roof, big wide open spaces right here. A little bit dated. We got a lot of dated properties. We got some homes that need some love, don't we all? Don't we all? The furniture isn't doing it favors either. All right, this is being brought to you by Nancy Silverman of Live Sotheby's International Realty. They're asking 1,715,000, which takes us to the top of the list. 113 Elk Crossing Lane, actually right in the same area that last one was. Right here, Whiskey J. So just across the way here is where you'll find this one. 6 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, 10,771 square feet. Who's got the 7.75 million for me? Look at that stacked moss rock. Stacked rock. It's not really mossy rock, but oh, baby, floor to ceiling windows. Oh, yeah. Love the lighting. Love the setup. And this is great. Like, it's not too far from entertaining that you can still have peeps over and have a good time. And then them not feel like you're so far in the freaking woods. Because this is a house that you need to entertain. You get all the outdoor space. Look at this primary. I love this floor to ceiling window features. Love all that custom design with the water feature and the hot tub right outside. I think the max price I've sold is 2.4 million, which is a fine, decent price, guys. It's respectable, right? Right. Oh, look at that gorgeous entry. Why didn't you start? I mean, The other photo is pretty good too. This would have been my second photo though. That's a ridiculous entryway. Heather Graham and Sean Ensley of Liz Sotheby's International Realty. They are listing this for 7,750,000. Come and get it. It is sexy, sexy, sexy house. That is what I have for you guys this week. So thanks for jumping on. Before you guys head out of here, do me the favor, give me that thumbs up. Drop a comment if you've been watching the replay and you haven't chimed in yet. It helps it get seen by more people. And then lastly, but not leastly, if you guys are looking to get started with your search, you go to my website, moxiepropertygroup.com. Not only can you look at all these properties in all their glory, but you can go over to my other YouTube channels, check out our blogs, meet the team, say what's up. But I love my favorite button is this contact us here, where you reach out to me to get started with your mountain home search. So when you're ready and you're feeling like chatting, you hit me up. I got you. You can hit me up on the website, or you can always go to me directly to the source. I'm the team leader of the Moxie Property Group. You can hit me up on my celly. There's my phone number right there. It goes directly to my phone here. And then if you guys are watching the replay again, you have questions about making your way to the mountains here, you can drop them below in the comments or throw them over to my email, sean.murphy@moxiepropertygroup.com. And that is all I have for you guys. Nice little list here. Love you. Have a great one. See you next Saturday, 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time.